All right, welcome to day 4. This is core cardio. So, like it sounds, we're going to be doing some moves to get our heart rate up, but then also focusing on some strength moves for our core. I do recommend that you wear tennis shoes for today's workout. I'm using a yoga mat, and the Pilates bar is optional. All right, so circuit number 1, we have 3 moves, and we're going to do each move for 30 seconds, and we're going to repeat that 2 times. So, let me grab our timer. Our first move, we're going to use this as part of our warm up. We're going to be coming into a plank, either on our toes or our knees, and doing shoulder taps, alternating. I'm going to demo for you. So here I'm in plank. Shoulders are directly over my wrist, and I'm just tapping side to side. If that's too much impact, come down to your knees. The goal is to keep your core stable during this whole workout. So if you feel that your core is moving side to side, drop down to your knees. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. All right, up to plank. Tap it out. Core is tight. If you feel your hips swaying too much, I actually feel mine moving too much side to side. I'm going to drop to my knees and just keep them nice and stable here. In this modified plank, I'm still working my upper body, my core, my quads. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, great job. Move number 2, we are going to be doing high knees. Like I said, this is a higher impact where we can come up on our toes into a jog, or there's always the option to tap it out. We're going to go for 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. So you want to lean back a little bit, keep your core tight. We're just bringing our knees up to waist height. If you're modifying, just keep this quick tempo, quick pace. And you're feeling up to it, jog it up. Good. And rest. So like I said, this first circuit we're just using as a little bit of a warm-up. So catch your breath. Move number 3, we are doing a sit-up with our bar. So go ahead and grab your bar, come down to the mat. Our feet are going to be in our straps. And we're going to have the bar up over our shoulders. Let me reset our timer. I'm going to demo one time. So we're going to use the bar to help guide us up into that sit-up position. So lying down, sit up. So you might find that this bar actually makes you more able to do a full sit-up. All right, 30 seconds. We're trying not to move our lower body at all. This is all core strength, pulling us up into that sit-up position and pulling against the band on the way down. So we have resistance on the way up and the way down. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. All right. Those were our 3 moves for circuit 1. We're going to start over again with those plank to shoulder taps. So go ahead and roll it over. Get into position. Now we're warm. We're going to go a little bit quicker through the movements. All right, pick your option on your knees or your toes. All right, go right into shoulder taps. Halfway there. Core is tight and strong. Shoulders and chest are engaged. Feeling that in my core. 3, 2, 1. All right, so high knees. I'm actually going to get my mat out of the way because I felt like I was slipping and sliding. Make sure your space is clear and clean. We're going to start 30 seconds marching or running. Ready? Let's go. going. Rest. Whew. Just like in real life, there might be distractions. Don't let it distract you from your workout. Just keep going through it. All right. We're going to come back to the mat for our sit-ups. All right, get your bar set up. So straps are around both of my feet, holding the bar here at my shoulders. And I'm going to use this to guide me on the way up and down. So I find this actually guides me. It makes it a little bit easier than a traditional sit-up because that resistance is actually working with me to help pull me up into a sit-up. Good job. And time. All right, take a quick sip of water. We're going to rest for 30 seconds and then we're going to start circuit number 2. All right, circuit number 2, we're going to start with side crunches. I'm going to move this down so you can see me better on the mat. There we go. So we're going to do 15 reps on each side. So instead of going for time here, we're going to count it out. For our side crunch, come down onto your side, knees 90-degree angle. Now we're angling our upper body towards the ceiling and just lifting, giving it a little crunch. 15, ready, let's go. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Just a little crunch, doesn't have to be a big movement. Don't pull or put any strain on your neck. Hands are here, just gently guiding your neck. We should feel this right here in our obliques. And 15. I'm going to switch sides, come down onto my left, crunch on my right. Ready? Let's go. This combination of core and cardio keeps my heart rate up, but also gives me time to breathe. So while you have these little moments to catch your breath, focus on form. "13, 14, 15. Good, come up. All right, our next move, I'm going to show you the modification. We are going to do jump squats. If you're not able to do the full jump squat, I want you to squat down low and raise up on your toes. We're going to do 30 seconds. Good. Even if you're not able to get a lot of height, just keep that momentum going. Awesome job. I'm going to come down to my toes, modify. If it gets too hard, don't feel discouraged. Just modify as you need to. Rest. All right, for move number 3, we are going to do heel touches. Catch your breath. Okay, so we're going to come down to the mat. What we're going to be doing is coming down, knees bent, and we are lifting our upper body. So our head, neck, and shoulders are off the mat, and we are just tapping our heels. Heels are close to our booty. 30 seconds. Let me set the timer. Let's go. Alternating sides, keeping your head and neck off the mat, working our obliques. Lots of oblique work in today's circuit. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Side to side. Rest. All right. If you're ready, let's go ahead and get into those side crunches. Starting circuit number 2. Come down to your side. We're going to count at our own pace, 15 reps on each side. Ready? Let's go. Nice even pace. Just feel that little crunch in your obliques. Exhale at the top. All right, switch sides. All right, if you're ready, let's go. That's 8, halfway there. It's hard for me to coach and count at the same time. Make sure you're counting. And 15. All right, we're coming back to those jump squats. This time we're just gonna do 10 reps instead of 30 seconds. So if you are feeling able, since we're only doing 10, try and do the full movement with the jump. If not, I want you to really focus on getting down low, but keeping that quick pace. All right, 10 reps, here we go. That's 5, halfway there. Your feet are like a spring. Last one. Oh, good. That really jacks up your heart rate. All right, we're going into those heel taps. Catch your breath before we come down to the mat. I don't want you to get lightheaded or dizzy. Breathe. Okay, come down gently. All right, it's like we're coming up to a crunch, and then we are lifting side to side. This one we are doing for 30 seconds. All right, if you're ready to go, let's do it. So it's just our upper body moving side to side, little heel taps. If you want to make it easier, you can move your heels even closer to your booty so you don't have to stretch as far. If you want it harder, move your heels farther away. All right, that's 30 seconds there. We are already into circuit number 3, so we just have 3 more moves, and we're going to repeat that 2 times, and then we're out of our cardio core. All right, this one we're going to start with plank jacks. This is our hardest circuit. If you need to modify, go slow, step it out instead of doing the plyometric jumps. So for a plank jack, if you've never seen one, I will demo. So we're coming into plank, and we're just hopping our feet in and out, just as though we were doing a jumping jack. If to modify, come into a plank, and we're gonna step tap. All right, 30 seconds, let's go. Breathe. Keep that quick tempo. Shoulders right over your wrist. Hop it out. Just 10 more seconds. You're doing awesome. Keep your butt down, brace your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, good work. All right, move number 3. I hate to say it, but we have to stay in that plank position. We're doing mountain climbers for 30 seconds. I'm sure you've seen a mountain climber in this plank position. Now we're jumping in and out. If you need to modify, step tap. I'm going to start with the modification. 30 seconds, let's go. All right, so we can step tap or run it out. It's just 30 seconds. You got it. halfway there. Even if you want to run it out halfway, modify for the last 15 seconds. Do what works for you. Done. All right, now we have leg raises. We're going to flip it over. We're staying on the mat. We are just doing 12 reps. Catch your breath. All right, we'll go in a couple seconds. So for this one, we are going to have our hands underneath our booty, head, neck, and shoulders resting on the mat. And we're just going to be lifting our legs up and down. 12 reps. All right, ready? Let's go. Up, that's 1, 2. Nice and slow. 3, 4. Good. So we're focusing on keeping our lower back pressed into the mat. I think we're halfway there. This is number 7. Exhale all that air on the way up. Slow lower down. Core tight. Last one here. All right, hug your knees into your chest. Roll it out. We have to do that circuit one more time. My heart rate is definitely up from those first 2 moves. Catch your breath. We have 30 seconds of those plank moves and then those leg raises, and then we're out of workout number 4. All right, flip it over. Let's go ahead and get started with those plank jacks and go. Check it out. Good. Focus on keeping your butt down, core tight, shoulders strong. Couple more. Oh, rest. 1 minute of plank is no joke. Come up onto your knees, catch your breath. We have those mountain climbers. Deep breath in, exhale it out. Let's set it up. Let's get it over with. Mountain climbers. Pick your own pace. You can do anything for 30 seconds. We're almost done. Good. Run it out for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, awesome work. Catch your breath. We just have those leg raises and then we are done. Come down to the mat. Deep breath in. Whew. All right, so if you remember, we're going to come down, hands under our booty, keeping our lower back pressed into the mat. We are lifting our legs 12 times. If you need to modify, keep your knees bent and just do little heel drops. If you're up for a challenge, legs straight, here we go. That's 2. That's 4. Lower, 2. Up, 2. Lower, 2. Raise, 2. Good. Keep that tempo, keep that pace. Don't forget to breathe. Core is tight and strong. Big exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Just a couple more. See how low you can get your legs. All right, last one here. Lower, 2, up, 2. Oh, hug those knees into your chest. Let your heart rate come down. My hair clip was poking me. Oh, just relax, let everything come down. You did awesome. Continue with your stretching. And then I will see you tomorrow. We are going to do a full body workout. Awesome work today.